Thank you, Madam Sergeant at Arms, distinguished Toastmasters, our dignitary, our Club Growth Director. Welcome to our fellow Toastmasters and our most welcome guests. I am distinguished Toastmaster Susan Vanetta, and today we have a very special Toastmasters meeting because we have a panel discussion where we're going to discuss the benefits of Sunrise membership. And we are excited to have three amazing panelists to have this discussion. Our first panelist, distinguished Toastmaster Linda Clark, has been a Toastmaster since December 1st, 2020, and has been a Sunrise Toastmasters member for the last 18 months. She currently serves as our Vice President of Education. She attributes much of what she has been able to accomplish as a leader in Toastmasters from holding membership in our great club, Sunrise Toastmasters. Our next panelist, distinguished Toastmaster Tora Cole, joined Toastmasters in 2018. She has been a member of Sunrise Toastmasters for 18 months and is currently serving as our Sergeant at Arms. And she credits serving as a youth leadership facilitator has led her to great satisfaction. Really, the observing of the principles of Toastmasters, improving leadership, communication, and confidence across all ages has been a highlight of her membership in Toastmasters. And our third panelist, Toastmaster Glo Knowles, has been a Toastmaster since 2013, and she has been a member of Sunrise Toastmasters since 2002. She currently serves as our Vice President of Public Relations, and she is grateful for Sunrise Toastmasters. And today, she will share more on the benefits of membership along with our other three panelists. Let's give them a round of applause as we welcome them to our meeting. We do have our timer, JD, and therefore, JD will be giving timing signals for our presentation today. And don't worry, after this panel discussion, we will still have an opportunity to have our table topic segment and then an evaluation portion of this prepared moderation and panel. Let's get started with our first question to our first panelist. Distinguished Toastmaster Tora Cole, what path are you currently on? And if you've done more than one path, what's your favorite and why?
Madam Moderator, dignitaries, distinguished Toastmasters, fellow Toastmasters, I have been in several paths. I have been in presentation mastery, persuasive influence, leadership development, dynamic leadership, engaging humor, and I believe I just opened one, innovative planning. However, when you ask my favorite, I have to tell you, it's dynamic leadership. This path has really helped me build my skills as a strategic leader. It focuses on leadership, communication styles, negotiation styles, conflict resolution, the best ways to diffuse it, and it is also really good with that negotiation style. I was able to use that to purchase a car way below the asking offer. The communication styles project, Madam Moderator, really hit home for me because when I did it, I had just moved to Florida, and I had managed a team in Minnesota, very stoic, very quiet. They got the job done. Then I came to Miami, The gregarious group, they were fun-loving. The communication styles with Minnesota versus Miami, worlds apart. I realized that I had to change my communication style to adapt to Miami in order for them to really build their trust and loyalty with me. It has been a challenge, but it was worthwhile. The paths and pathways, there's one for everyone. I already named a few. There's presentation mastery, leadership development, innovative planning, persuasive influence, leadership development. Again, I shared that my personal preference was dynamic leadership, because I've been in leadership for over 20 years. However, it really helped me define some of those skills. It really helped me strengthen them. And that is what this dynamic leadership path is all about. It helped me, especially with conflict resolution when I had some issues within one of my teams. And it also helped with change management as we were going through a huge downsizing at my company. So, Madam Moderator, dynamic leadership, back to you.
Thank you, distinguished Toastmaster Tora Cole, dynamic leadership. I gave you a round of applause because that is an amazing repertoire of paths, completions, and motivation for us to pick the one that resonates with us, and knowing that we have many choices in picking one. And dynamic leadership, especially, I heard, when we want to be great negotiators, even when purchasing a car. For my next question to the panel, what would you say to the person who says, I have no time for Toastmasters? What would you say to the person that says, I have no time for Toastmasters? Toastmaster Glow, what would you tell them?
Well, good day, fellow Toastmasters, distinguished Toastmasters, and most welcome guests. No time. I would say that's an oxymoron. I realized that the only thing we have is time. This is a great example, moments in time when I had to learn to be flexible. Life is seasonal, and I would share with all of my Toastmaster guests and colleagues, even if it means that you have to have a sick baby on your lap, you can show up to Toastmasters. If you have to sneak away from work, guess what? Sunrise Club is the club for you, because we are a lunch break club, I call it. And most importantly, we start on time and we finish on time. We have an amazing track record and some exceptional speakers that manage to fit everything in to this little compressed 50-minute meeting every single week that it's been scheduled. I must say, if you are looking for examples of leadership, of resiliency, and flexibility, Sunrise Club is the club for you. Because as a mom in business, Sunrise Leaders has given me the opportunity to not have any excuses when it comes to making meetings work and juggling tasks. We show up, we work as a team. That is one of the most beneficial aspects I've learned as being a member of this Toastmaster Club. Life is not going to wait for us, and time is never going to be on our side. And I sincerely apologize for the extra sound bites, because this, again, was not a part of my plan. And I'm glad you guys find it humorous, because deep down inside, I really don't feel it's funny. However, with my colleagues and fellow Toastmasters, we make it work. And guys, I encourage you to get started in Sunrise Toastmasters Club today, because we are truly dynamic leaders here. Thank you. Back to you, Madam Panelist.
Thank you, Toastmaster Glow. And thank you for the sound bites. We appreciate them because we know that we put intention into our meetings and we make things happen. And as you said, life doesn't wait for us, and therefore we make it happen. For our next question, what opportunities are available as a member of Sunrise that may not be available in every club? What opportunities are available as a member of Sunrise that may not be available in every club? Distinguished Toastmaster Linda Clark.
Good afternoon. Thank you, Madam Moderator, dignitaries, distinguished Toastmasters, fellow Toastmasters, and our prospective Toastmasters. This question, Madam Moderator, is truly near and dear to my heart. When the guest or average person takes a look at the scope of our club and see a plethora of distinguished Toastmasters who are so active in this club, it may be a bit daunting. However, I found that the level of support, the level of experience, the level of mentorship within this club is truly unmatched. I've had the opportunity to truly spread my wings, become uncomfortable in my space in club leadership, and raising my hand for district leadership for the second year in a row, based on everything that I have been afforded the opportunity to learn within this great club. We are here as distinguished Toastmasters and not just sitting on the title. We are leaders in action in this club. We take our roles, we take our distinctions so seriously. And I love the fact that you may find, and looking around, persons who have the distinction of distinguished Toastmaster. They may not always be the person who is most approachable or friendly or always willing to help. Here in Sunrise Toastmasters, that is absolutely not the case. I have been blessed to be surrounded by so many accessible leaders in this club. And that is one of the things that I find so unique about this particular group. We're a strong group, knowledgeable group, very well versed in leadership. And I must say that I attribute holding my own Distinguished Toastmaster designation based on the experiences, the mentorship, the access to information and growth that I have had the opportunity to experience in this great club. And that is my biggest takeaway that I find to be unique to Sunrise Toastmasters that you may not find in another District 47 club. Back to you, Madam Moderator.
Thank you to distinguished Toastmaster Linda for letting us know how Sunrise sets a little higher standard on our club, and it definitely shows in our members. And you mentioned the word unique. And interestingly enough, my next question is, what makes Sunrise unique? And I'm going to ask that to distinguished Toastmaster Toro. What makes Sunrise unique?
Madam Moderator, dignitaries, distinguished Toastmasters, fellow Toastmasters, and guests. I've been a member of 5 clubs. Yes, 5. Some others as a guest. Sunrise is definitely unique. One might ask, why? Why is Sunrise unique? Let me tell you, Our meetings are 50 minutes. Where can you go for a meeting that's less than an hour? And because it's 50 minutes over the lunch hour, it means that Sunrise meetings are efficient. We start on time and generally we end on time. As was alluded to by Distinguished Toastmaster Clark, our membership includes a high number of DTMs, Distinguished Toastmasters, which also makes this club unique. Many of these members are also members of other clubs. And because we have dual club membership or multiple club memberships, we're able to bring back some of the best ideas to Sunrise and incorporate them and take our club up to the next level. Having so many DTMs, Distinguished Toastmasters, also makes us very goal-oriented. We're focused on the distinguished, presidents, distinguished. We're looking, are we accomplishing our education goals? Do we have our membership there? And while you may say, oh, you're goal-focused, we're also member-focused. We want to make sure that our members are getting the most out of their Toastmasters membership, their investment. We have high-level speakers. We are learning as we're attending. Because we also have so many distinguished Toastmasters, we're able to get our new members on board quickly. We're able to make sure that they have strong members and that they know exactly what they're doing. Madam Moderator, Sunrise is unique for all of those reasons, but it's also unique because our executive committee also has a high number of distinguished Toastmasters. Again, those meetings are 50 minutes. We are able to get through our meetings efficiently. We're able to make decisions expeditiously, and we are Sunrise Toastmasters unique. Madam Moderator, ask me again, are we unique? We certainly are. Back to you.
Thank you, Distinguished Toastmaster Tora, for highlighting what makes Sunrise a unique Toastmasters club and why membership is important. If you're not a member yet, I'm going to have you send a message to our Vice President of Membership, Cece Espute. She is available for you to chat with her, ask her any questions, because we want you to be a part of this great club. And our next question, I want to hear, what have you gained personally or professionally from Sunrise membership? Toastmaster Glow, what have you gained personally or professionally from Sunrise membership?
Fellow Toastmasters, distinguished Toastmasters, and welcome guests, if you just joined us. Personally, more confidence. I'm just amazed how confidence seems to come and go like a wave during these different seasons of your life. And even some of the most established speakers and presenters that I encounter, they all seem to get a little nervous when they present. Being a part of Sunrise Toastmasters Club, because we are so efficient and our meetings are so short, it challenges us in a positive way to stay on top of our toes. That's one of the most beneficial aspects of being a part of this club professionally. I have to say, my professional life greatly overlaps into my personal life. Therefore, a lot of my close friends and family feel like I'm always presenting. I'm sorry, guys. That's just who I am, naturally. However, being a part of Sunrise Toastmasters Club, not to toot our horns, but we are a cool group of people where you can truly let go and just let your hair down, be yourself, come as you are, celebrate your progress, and share your success as we cheer you along. We become your cheerleaders. Back to you, Madam Toastmaster, moderator.
Thank you, Toastmaster Glow. I definitely agree that we recognize our members and recognize our achievements in a grand way. And that's another benefit of Sunrise membership. Thank you for sharing how it has helped you professionally and personally. For my next question to distinguished Toastmaster Linda Clark, how can Sunrise Toastmasters support a new Toastmaster on their journey to self-confidence and personal growth?
Oh, thank you so much, Madam Moderator. And I am so thankful that you have shared this question, because we have a number of our newer members who are here and a part of this meeting who can truly attest to the level of support that we all experience here in Sunrise Toastmasters Club. One of the things that I absolutely love about our club, yes, our meetings are so efficient, as Toastmaster Glow alluded to in her previous response, but I love the fact that when it's time to support other members in their personal goals, we go outside of this meeting space. We have opportunities where if a member needs support with a speech, if they want to practice a speech, whether it's a speech for Toastmasters or a speech professionally or a speech to enhance their personal goals, they know that they have that level of access here in Sunrise Toastmasters. If you're having a presentation, you can call on one of us, and it's basically a guarantee that one of us in this meeting setting will come out. We will show up, show out, and support. And not just support. We would give the feedback. We would be able to have one-on-ones with the member and say, hey, this is what you did. Great. These are some of the things that you need to work on. And these are some of the things to take your presentation to the next level, the next time you present. I find that to be something that is so special and really so precious as it relates to this club. I have experienced it firsthand, being a recipient of that feedback. And I'm so blessed to be in a position and have the opportunity to really pay that forward to our newer members who are in the club, supporting, being that shadow mentor, always being in place to answer any question. No question is too small or too big. We really take that opportunity as members within our club to support our newer members and to ensure that they are engaged in this program and truly reaping the benefits of Sunrise membership. Back to you, Madam Moderator.
Thank you, distinguished Toastmaster Linda Clark, for sharing how a new member will definitely be supported at Sunrise Toastmasters. I would love to now open the floor to any questions from our audience. Does any member of the audience have a question for any of our panelists? You can use your raised hands. I see a raised hand. I would love to acknowledge distinguished Toastmaster Rosina. Please share your which club you're representing.
Sure thing. Thank you very much, moderator, and great job to the panelists thus far. Once again, my name is Distinguished Toastmaster Rosina Duncanson, and I am the immediate past president of the Healing Communicators Toastmasters Club based in Nassau, Bahamas, and I really appreciate the insights that have been shared thus far. So as a distinguished Toastmaster and past president, the one thing that I will honestly say I struggle with is staying the course. You know, you've done with all your projects, so to say, you've got your distinguished Toastmasters designation, you've gone through the ranks of leadership. Like, what next? How do you stay motivated? How do you stay engaged in the program once you've accomplished your goals? And I'm leaving that to any one of the panelists who wants to answer.
Which panelist would like to answer distinguished Toastmaster Rosina? I saw distinguished Toastmaster Cece's hand up, and she is our VPM. So I would love to highlight her and give her an opportunity.
Thank you, Madam Moderator. You only have one Distinguished Toastmaster Award? Like, start working on your second, your third, your fourth. I will tell you that Distinguished Toastmaster Antoinette Fox, I think, has 7 or 8 awards. Go for the next one. The hardest DTM award you will ever get is the first one. After that, about every 18 months, you can earn a DTM award. So I challenge you and I challenge everybody. Let's see how many DTM awards you can rack up. Back to you, Madam Moderator.
Thank you, Distinguished Toastmaster Cece. And then I did also see Distinguished Toastmaster Linda's hand up, so please.
Thank you, Madam Moderator. And to answer my immediate past president's question about staying the course, I think it's important, and it's really a skill that I found I have developed as Vice President Education in this club, because we are unique in that we have, I would say, half of our membership base are distinguished Toastmasters. And it is difficult to ensure that you're not only meeting the needs of the newer members, but also the seasoned members. And so I believe that it's important to check in with your seasoned members. I think sometimes as Toastmasters, we may take for granted that they're already immersed in the program, they're good, they're focused, they may have already attained a Distinguished Toastmaster designation, and they may not need the push that other members we feel may require. But I think it's important, even as Distinguished Toastmasters, we all still have goals, active goals that we're working on. And I think it's important to do touch base with all of the members, and in particular, take time for your seasoned members to check in, see where their goals are at, see what goals have changed, and what you can truly do as leaders of the club to support even our seasoned members and our Distinguished Toastmasters in the club. And I hope that answers Distinguished Toastmaster Duncanson's question.
Thank you to my panelists. I want to give all of you a round of applause. Please use your emojis to thank our panelists for helping us know what we already knew, which are the amazing club that Sunrise Toastmasters is and continues to elevate by setting those standards. I also want to thank our Vice President of Membership, Distinguished Toastmaster Cece, and we invite those guests interested in joining our awesome club to contact either through the chat or by email. And thank you once again to our panelists.